everything yet. Arigato, thank you for it, pets. Give me 1 second, guys. Friday's gonna yell at me because this is totally gonna get copyrighted. For too long. For too long. Okay, where was my last stream? Okay. Let me fix the streamer timer 1 second. Alright! Hello! Hi, King. Thanks for hanging out. Coolio, hello! I'm gonna play some Killer Frequency. I wanna finish the game. And then, if I feel like it, I might attempt some more Zelda just to see if we can go do the next beast. Because I want to be done with Breath of the Wild so I can play the next one. Hi, Tuver. Hello. But in the meantime, you guys can see what I was doing while we wait for people to realize I'm streaming. Because I awkwardly didn't tell anybody, really. Ah! iPhone, leave me alone. I was exploring the Unity asset store because I was bored. Hi, thank you for head packs. I'll show you guys. Actually, I can show you guys an example Nerva it takes, I guess. On the other side. Hilarious, hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Coolio. Hi, guys. Hello. So, we're our Unity, our avatar is a Unity avatar, and so I'm always kind of like peeking around the Unity asset store, and I was just looking at like interesting environments to because Narva's been doing like a lot of posing of my VTuber, so I always look at stuff. Also, there's also really cool stuff for like making games and stuff. I've seen this one on Twitter. Look how cool it is. It's okay. Thank you for the hugs. Thank you for the hugs. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Today has been a bad day. It's better than yesterday though, so can't complain. Can't complain. Just Mizu being in a mood. So we out here. I got my wine. Chilling. See, there's these cute little environments. And they're super adorable. So there's all these different ones. This one's a Japanese summer festival or whatever. And they're super cute. And so Nerva's working on we're gonna try, because I owe you guys a Patreon at some point too. That was one of our goals. So we've been working on photos, and I have already some, but I always kind of keep my little peepers peeled at all the stuff since he did my beach scenes for me. And they have really cool ones, and sometimes they go on sale really cheap, like $5. But sometimes they'll... So I was just kind of peeking around. This one is a cute little Japanese city. And so some of them are really cute. Obviously, $50 is way too expensive. So I just I don't know, look around and be put them on my wish list. Because sometimes they go on super sale. Never buy anything full price on the Unity asset store, because it goes free or super cheap all the time. Look at this one. It's like a... Imagine if we filmed like a music video or something in this, or like we could make a scene out of this. It's like a singy, like one of these bars. It's cool. It's like got like it's like a little piano like bar thing. This one is post-apocalyptic world pack. Just kind of cool. And then some of these are like fantasy environments, and they have like water systems in them, which is really interesting. Or you can just steal assets from them to like build your own, which is always kind of fun. I kind of like the preset ones though. You can always like shift stuff around. But oh, this one's 2D. But they're kind of fun. Like there's all sorts of stuff, and then like you don't necessarily have to be like the best 3D modeler or like good. Like some of them are modular, so you can like kind of like pick them together. They're kind of cool. This one is a nightclub, and it has like versions of it. Oh, that one was a saucy nightclub, if you know what I mean. I saw that. But anyway, like they're kind of fun. I'm sure a lot of people use them in like VR chat too. But yeah, how is everybody in the chat doing though? Thanks for hanging out. Slayers, how have you been? Tell me the tea. Oh, I owe you. I've been meaning to do this with fan art. I thought this would be really fun. We could use like, we could make an art gallery. For all the fan art. I thought this would be really fun. I don't know if this is like the one, but I've been wanting to do this. So I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh! There's another art gallery right here. Yeah, that one's not as cool. This one's pretty cool. I like that one. This one's volume 5, so they've had 4 other ones. Let's see. Maybe this one? Art gallery museum. But they're kind of fun. They're kind of fun. Oh, this one's only like $4 or $5. But it would be fun. It would be really, really, really fun to like do something with all the viewers' art. I think it would be really, really fun. There's a lot of these. I'll have to look. These are really fun. And then we could animate my character walking through it for like BRB screens. Because I think we were building one before, but I mean, for how much time it takes to do some of them, for if it's only a couple dollars, it's kind of cool. This one's like a little steampunk city. They have all sorts of fun little things, so you can be so creative. It's really cool that like you don't have to create them from scratch. Like you can get stuff. Obviously, I always look at them all too though, because it's like it's hard to tell sometimes if it's gonna match our VTuber. Like the kind of graphics, like this one's a little bit hyper realistic. But like it's all about the lighting too. Like look at this one, it's so cool. They got like little scenes. They're usually not like ginormous, but like you could walk around it or move around it and do all sorts of stuff. And then usually there's like modular parts to them, so you can like add on or realign it and stuff. And then they have like whatever. Sorry, I'm just dawdling now. This one is a creepy horror mansion. Like, I bet. I have actually seen it before. Sometimes I like see indie games, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I saw that on the Unity Asset Store. I've seen that one. Oh, pure, tell me for something. This one's like interesting, like water stuff that it like generates and does like color and stuff and like water physics, which is always really interesting. But yeah, it's all whatever interesting. Anyway, we can go play Killer Frequency. I just was looking at all the pretties. I like just looking at the pretties. And this one's cute. This little town. I like that it's like colorful. It's kind of low poly, but it's kind of cute. It's also like textures and stuff. Like lighting makes things look a lot more convincing or not convincing and stuff too. like how detailed. I thought this one was really cool. Look at this one. So you can change the colors of it and give it like filters. And it's so moody. It's so pretty. I don't know how they did it, but it's really pretty. I love the filters on it and like the aesthetic. I feel like this would make such a pretty game. And they just have also like a pre-made scene, or you can like make your own usually with the assets. But it's so pretty with all the colors. It really reminds me of The Witness. It's very like aesthetic like that. But yeah, there's tons of them, like little whatevers. I always find them fun to look at though. All the different cities, like there's little towns and cities. I feel like they'd be so cute to like just plop my VTuber in and like do photos or like a music video or do little animations or whatever. I thought this one was really pretty. But again, it's like all about the lighting. I feel like it makes a huge difference whether it's convincing or not. Thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, I was just like looking at all the things. Oh yeah, and then the poly cloth physics. This one has like different physics for cloth and stuff. But yeah, it's super fun to just like look at all the things, and also like it gives like good inspo for like, I don't know, things to make and everything. I don't know, I was like looking at it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What is this one? This is just a modular alley. So they have like all sorts of stuff. And I already have some, so it's not like I need any. I don't need to buy any right now. But this one's volumetric clouds. All sorts of interesting stuff. I don't know. I like looking at all this stuff. I feel like it's cool. And like fun ways to be creative or whatever. And they always have like crazy sales. Again, you're patient, everything goes on sale in the damn store. Wait for it to go on sale. Trust me. All right, let's... Oh, did you send me an image? Ooh, so you guys can... I'll show you guys an example. I'll show you guys an example. See, boom. Look how high quality it is, and it's because it's in like it's in a 3D environment. Tired but good. Sorry for the delay. A deer walked by and I got distracted. Yo, don't even worry about it. Solaris, sending you all the love. Hope you get some sleep and stuff soon. But yeah, isn't it cool? I feel like it's pretty cool. And these are just like from different parts of like a city lands. So we like got like a city, and then we brought my VTuber into it, and then Nerva goes in and poses it or animates in it. And then bada bing, bada boom. So like having pre-made environments just makes it so much easier, because we can just like rip pieces from it. So much easier than having to like make everything by hand. Pretty cool. Alright, let's play some Killer Frequency on that note. Alright, Karate's gonna murder me because that's gonna get copyrighted, but I wanted to listen to Dream State, so... Alright, let's play some Killer Frequency. That is so loud, oh my god! Ah! I have it turned down and everything! I'm so sorry to everyone's ears. My apologies to all of you. Good lord. So yeah, let's finish Killer Frequency, and then yeah, and then let's finish Killer Frequency, and then I'll see if I feel like streaming still and what we do, and yeah. Again, sorry, I was phone drinking coffee in the front porch, and I think like it's the 4th time I saw the deer. I walked by and I looked, and it was it's almost every time. Yo, it's okay, Solaris. You're allowed to get distracted by the deer. Enjoy your deer. All right, let's play some Killer Frequency. Hopefully, we can big brain this. Oh, is that their loading bar? That's actually cool.
Than Eugene, though.
By the way,
why do you think Molly missed their date? Do you think she's okay?
Unfortunately for Eugene, I think she probably never left home.
Oh, that's where we left off. Yeah.
And thank you for calling in, Mr. Walton. We'll make sure to add the town librarian to our list of suspicious Clives.
Oh.
Remember, report a Clive to stay alive.
Oh, that's
Next
scary.
Next caller is up, Forrest, so take it away.
I don't like that, Peggy. Report a Clive to stay alive. I don't think that that's a good motto. Okay.
Caller, you're through to Forrest Nash on 189.6.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna
Scream.
tab out to change my title for a second.
Hey, wonderful.
Oh, and hi! I just got back from a concert. I lost control of my life. Yo, Nature! I hope you had a good time at the concert. Also, dude, now I need coffee because Solaris is saying about coffee, but I have wine, so yeah.
Show tonight, Forrest.
Okay.
Thank you. That's really wonderful of you to say. What's your name, caller?
You can call me Dawn. Could you play my tune, Forrest?
Your tune. Sure.
Long Ride Home.
That old song. Sure. We got it. I think I played it the other day.
Thanks. It'll be good to hear it again.
All right,
That's
folks.
weird.
Coming up is that old classic.
Forrest, I don't think you're gonna find that song.
What?
What do you mean? I played it a few nights ago.
I know, but, we don't have it anymore.
What are you talking about?
I threw it away.
You threw it in the trash?
No, I threw it out the window earlier today.
Why?
And why did you throw it out the window earlier today?
Brad was annoying me all afternoon. He played it on repeat because he knows I don't like it. So I grabbed it and threw it right out of one of the office windows. Not my finest hour, but I can only take so much.
We don't have very many, Peggy. Aw, sorry about Brad. Yeah.
I'm sorry Brad was being a dick.
Thanks, Forrest.
Woof, woof, woof.
Let's just play a different song. We've got more important things to think about anyway.
Gotcha. Okay, folks. Here comes some unrequested music. Sorry about that, Dawn. Maybe try again tomorrow night.
Sorry.
I guess we don't have that song, so whoops.
Of all the songs to request, why'd it have to be that one?
Gee, hey.
Hold on, sorry. I want to read chat. How was Pierce? It was first ever concert, but it was meh. Oh no, your first concert was meh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it wasn't good. Did you have fun at least? Hi, Zephyr. How are you doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out. I loves you. If he's trying to eavesdrop the stream, so what's this game like so far? Yo, the dear do be eavesdropping. So we're a radio show host. And there is a killer on the loose, and the police station, everybody is not around, and the last people who were around are going to get help. And all the lines are cut or whatever. I don't know how it makes sense, but anyway, we are being the 911 operators and helping people, and there is a serial killer on the loose. And so that is what we're doing. Yeah, so you guys have to help me. Make sure you guys are refreshed if you want to. And also to all of the YouTube people, hope you guys are enjoying our playthrough of Killer Frequency. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys want to play any of these games with us, you can check us out live over on twitch.tv/me.
What did the barn finds ever do to you?
Wrote that song, for one. It gets real old when you're forced to listen to it on repeat for years. Why couldn't they just request Roddy? Oh, Forrest, scrap the song. We have another caller.
Sorry to cut the music short, folks. Callers take priority tonight. Welcome to 189.16 The Scream. This is Forrest Nash.
Forrest? Oh, thank God. It's me again. Murphy.
Mr. Dojo?
Hey, how'd it go, Mr. Dojo?
Oh, the killer got me, man.
What?
Why did I ever trust a guy named Master Robbie?
I warned you not to.
Hindsight is 20/20, okay?
Forrest, we need to do something.
Goddamn piece of... He came to the gallows waste disposal plant. Beat on me, man. Carry me inside and lock me in a dumpster.
Oh,
I got a flashlight, but... Oh,
he's locked in a dumpster. He's the guy who said he was gonna fight that
Hold on,
dude.
Murphy, we'll call for help right now.
You gotta hurry, man. I need someone here now, or I'm gonna die.
Peggy, get the fire department on the line.
On it. All right. Now just... Come on, pick up.
Sorry, I'm lowering the volume a little bit for you guys.
Hi. Yes, I'd like to report a fire over at the Gallows Waste Disposal Plant. It's an emergency. What do you mean it's not operational? Why is there no backup vehicle?
What?
Oh, god damn it!
What?
Forrest, that evil son of a bitch slashed the tires on
No!
the town's only fire engine. They can't do anything.
Oh my gosh.
But I have a few friends who live nearby.
Do they not
Maybe
have
one of them
extra?
can save Murphy.
Where do they live?
Oh lord.
My friend Alex lives on the corner of Haddonfield and Romero Street, and Catherine lives on the west end of Myers Lane.
Am I
And
supposed to
there's
remember
Jericho on
that?
the east end of Myers Lane. But he's old. Really old.
Okay, I'll check the map, see who would be best to do this.
Where were they? Am I supposed to know this? Peggy! Where were they? Oh my
All right,
gosh.
Forrest, who should I call? Who can help Murphy?
Oh my god. Oh no! Okay, he's where? Oh, we have sticky notes. We have sticky notes. Oh. We have, thank God. Okay. Okay, we have sticky notes. We have sticky, okay, chat. Well, I need your help. About a little emo, in particular about what little emo music I listened to. Didn't know the bands or songs, so I lacked the crucial enthusiasm. That's fair, that's fair. I only like some Pierce the Veil songs, so I can get that. Dude. Okay, no, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, so we need to go to the waste disposal, right? Where is the waste disposal? I see the cemetery. Giblet field. Waste disposal. Okay, up here. Is right here. So we need to figure out who is closest. I love that the music just stopped. Here we go. They're like, okay, Alex lives on the corner of Haddonfield Road, right next to Romero Street. Romero Street. Haddonfield Road. Okay, he lives here. Romero lives right here. Or not Romero. Alex. Catherine lives on the west end of Myers Lane. Myers Lane, but the west end. So we have this one or this one. Old man Jericho lives at the east end of Myers Lane, but he's old. Okay, chat. Do we send the old guy or do we send Alex? Because those are the closest. There's one somebody lives here. Someone lives here. And someone lives here. Alex says, y'all make him work. Okay. We're gonna save the game.
Call Alex.
All right, give me a second. They're on the way. They'll call from the plant. You can direct them from there.
Oh
Let's
no.
hope they get there in time.
Oh no. We get okay. Oh no. I need more wine for this chat.
Forrest, I'm getting a call. Are you sure you can't?
What?
What's happening, Peggy?
Alex was too far away. Too slow. The plant burned down. It collapsed.
What?
So Murphy is... Poor Fernando is gonna be crushed.
What? It was for Fernando's birthday! Need the old man. Get ready 5 minutes to make a decision. Dude.
Call Jericho.
All right, give me a second.
Old people can do it. I feel like maybe he'll
They're
be.
on the way.
I feel like
They'll call
Jericho.
from the plant.
Jericho
You can
might be
direct them from there.
He
Let's
might
hope
be
they get there in
entertaining.
time.
He might be really entertaining because he's old.
Forrest, I'm getting a call. Are you sure you can't?
What?
What's happening, Peggy?
Old man Jericho wasn't...
What? How is it Catherine?
Call Catherine.
All right, give me a second.
Old man, her. All right, whatever.
They're on the way. They'll call from the plant. You can direct them from there.
Well, let's hope they get there in time.
Wait, where is the compass on this map? I'm assuming just the top is north is what I was assuming,
Call
but
coming in.
maybe.
It's Catherine. She and Murphy are now both on the line.
Oh. Yeah? Okay.
Hello, Catherine. Are you there? What's happening?
I don't
at the
know.
plant?
I don't know.
The whole damn thing is up in smoke. Oh, God damn it. I'm going in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Reception is terrible in here. God, my eyes sting.
Catherine Recycling, Waste Disposal, Personal Store. It's a Catherine, yeah.
Go to waste disposal.
Got it.
Can
Okay,
someone
I'm
tell
here.
Jerry thank you?
Oh, Forrest. Can't be right. It's coming down. I gotta go.
Forrest, listen. My boy, Fernando. Give him a message.
No!
My final words.
I will. What is it?
Tell him happy birthday!
Tell him to study kung fu from a real master.
No!
And go kick Master Robbie's ass.
No!
Oh, God. Murphy.
No! Okay, I'm making bad. This is starting off real bad.
Call Catherine.
All right, give me a second.
Ah! Get good, son. Dude. This is...
They're on the way. They'll call from the plant. You can direct them from there.
Well, let's hope they get there in time.
I'm so anxious.
Call coming in. It's Catherine.
All right,
She
all right.
and Murphy are now both on the line.
We save it again, boys.
Hello, Catherine. Are you there? What's happening at the plant?
The whole damn thing is up in smoke. God damn it. I'm going in. Oh, my reception is terrible in here.
I love the voice
God, my eyes
acting.
sting.
Okay, chat. Chat, what do we do? See anything, Murphy? Smell anything, Murphy? Catherine, recycling, waste disposal. Okay.
Murphy, can you see anything at all?
Yeah, I got a little flashlight. It's like old cans, bottles, and newspaper.
He said it was stinky, so that's why I assumed.
What does it say on the newspaper?
It's got to be recycling.
It's the Henderson headline.
What was that? My reception is terrible in here. Please, Forrest, tell me where to go.
Yeah, he said it stunk, but I'm assuming it's recycling, right?
Go to recycling.
Recycling. Got it.
Come on, Catherine.
Shit. The plant's messed up again.
Okay.
I can go to shredding or crushing. Which way?
Murphy, do you know what part of the plant you're in?
I'm in a dumpster, man. What do you want from me?
Ah! I think we need to ask him if he hears anything.
Do you hear anything, Murphy?
I hear my heart about to pound out of my chest.
You think it's shredding?
Get the receiver up to the lid.
Good enough.
That sounds like the crusher. Do we do the crusher?
Catherine, go to the crusher.
Ah!
Okay, it's super loud. We're almost out of time. There are 3 dumpsters here. One for Gallows Creek Council, Henderson Disposal, and Quiet Ridge Municipal.
It was Henderson, right? Yeah, okay,
Open
thank
the
God.
Henderson container.
Thank God.
The lock is... I found him!
Yes!
Let's go. Let's haul ass.
It's coming down!
Oh, shit.
The sounds are so good in this game. The audio. Did we do it?
We made it!
Oh!
Oh, man. You saved my life. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
swear to you, now, I'm gonna raise Fernando to be like you.
What does that mean?
I'm getting my money back from Mr. Robbie.
Hey, you just get home to your son, okay?
Yeah, it's his birthday. Oh
Well,
my
folks,
God.
Gallows Creek has 2 folk heroes tonight, Murphy and Catherine.
Let's
I'm
go!
sure their deeds won't soon be forgotten.
Great job,
Woo!
Forrest. No time to celebrate, though. We got a caller. You know
Ah.
what to do.
All right, folks, another of our good citizens is on the line. Let's see what they have to say. Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Forrest, Teddy Gallows Jr. here. I just want to say that
What?
my thoughts and prayers are with my Gallows Creek neighbors
Oh,
during this awful time.
who is this?
Oh, it's
The
mayoral
mayor?
candidate and scion of the town founders, Mr. Gallows. Are you in danger?
We need to be a town of law and order.
Oh no.
We need cops who have the tools and funding they need to keep us
Is
safe.
this a man?
Okay, Teddy. We...
I know you're an outsider to our little town.
Is this
here,
man
Forrest,
giving
but you're really
candidacy
stepping up
pitch?
to bat for us all tonight. I just want to say
Oh,
thanks for taking a swing for Gallows Creek.
Jackass.
Teddy.
Teddy, this isn't the time for your political ads. Stop.
I just want to make sure our town
Ah!
is safe and prosperous.
Do it.
That's why the Gallows Family Factory, founded by
Ah.
my father, Theodore
Ah.
C. Gallows, God rest his soul,
Uh,
which employs over 200.
Teddy, unless you've got an emergency, I'm cutting you off.
You know what? I do have a problem. A problem that's ruining our town. You know what it is?
The Whistling Man? The family waste plant burned? Like...
Yeah, how about the goddamn serial killer?
Ugh!
The problem is that woman, our current mayor,
Ah!
Linda Cartwright.
Oh, here we go.
She just isn't one of us. Linda Cartwright is un-American, unstable, and
You're not better than anyone, Teddy. Just because you inherited half the town.
your producer sounds a little unstable too.
Don't you dare speak to me that way.
Oh my
Cut him off,
gosh.
Peggy.
I can guarantee this kind of thing will not happen when I take office.
Boo!
The moral decay of...
And that's enough of Teddy Gallows Jr. for one lifetime.
I always feel disgusting after hearing him talk.
Dude, why is he
Poor
so
actors.
awful?
I need a minute.
We'll be right back after
Sounds
these
like mine.
messages.
Do I have a town mayor? I don't even know. If we do, they're doing a poop job. Anyway, are we supposed to play a thing? Teddy Gallows Jr. for mayor? Absolutely not. I think we need to literally play that.
Grab a cassette. We need
That
to
one's
play a
also,
commercial.
are they both? No, this one's Master Robbie.
You seek ancient wisdom. Do you want to double your power? Are you ready to unlock your inner warrior for only $24.99?
Yeah!
Then step into Master Robbie's deadly dojo of Kung Rate and receive
Kung
direct
Rate?
video warrior instruction from me, Master Robbie. You will learn
Yeah!
the 4 qualities of an ultimate conqueror. The power of the alligator, the discipline of the tarantula, the speed of the tuna, the poise of the scorpion, and the wisdom of the bullfrog. Using classified techniques, I'll unlock your inner chi after only 5 30-minute video sessions. Ultimate power and wisdom can be yours now for the low, low price of only $24.99.
Oh
Just call
my
555-7861 USA to take your first step to becoming a champion.
Oh my gosh, that was fabulous. That was
Never forget the element of surprise! If you buy today, you'll receive 2 additional VHS tapes. The tornado technique and karate lovemaking.
Oh my
Call
karate
today.
lovemaking.
Jesus, you know, after what happened with Murphy, I think...
Yeah, we should take that out of rotation.
This
Kind
one's the
of a
next
shame,
one.
though.
We've played
It is
everything
pretty
else
fun.
besides this
Yeah,
one.
I bet karate lovemaking sure is something. Is Forrest Nash at a loss for words?
Let's just get to the show.
Apologies, folks. We must have left that tape in rotation by accident.
I think it's fair to say that's one deal you can skip. But what you can't skip is what our next caller has to say.
Caller on line 1.
We got
189.16.
screen. All right, caller.
Hello, caller. You're live on the stream with me.
Throw the Teddy one on the
Forrest
track.
Nash.
Hello.
Hello, caller.
Did I just
Who is
play it?
this?
Teddy Gallows Jr. is a family man.
I'm
A
Forrest
devout
Nash.
Christian
I'm
and a
standing in
proud
for 911
patriot.
tonight. What's wrong?
There's a guy on TV and my friends. I think he's killed some of them already.
Oh. Sorry, I'm sorry. I was making light of a very serious situation. That's my bad.
He's just outside. I can see him from up here.
God damn it. She's just a kid.
Where are you? Are you somewhere safe?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stay with me, kid. Focus.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Focus. Tell me, what's your name?
Sweetie, you can do it. What's your name?
Carrie.
Good, good. Carrie, listen to me. We're gonna get you out of there, all right? Now, where are you?
The old murder house.
What?
Upstairs.
Why are you there?
End of a hall. There's a bathroom, a couple bedrooms, a closet. Oh, he's coming. Where should I go?
I was not paying attention. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't think this is, I don't think this is gonna help. Where should we go, chat? Should she go to the bathroom, the bedroom, or the closet? I'm feeling the closet personally, but that's just me. You think the closet? Yeah, okay.
Go to the closet.
Okay, I'll...
Hiding.
He's here. He's here. He's gonna kill me.
Forrest, I don't think we can...
Don't move!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Forrest!
We should have seen your face.
What?
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 Are you kidding me?
Okay, what the hell is going on here?
Who's on the phone, Carrie? The cops? It's just a joke, jeez.
Wait, isn't that...
Jimmy, that wasn't funny, you sicko! Of course I called the
What?
but some guy just answered instead.
What guy?
Forrest Nash, what the hell are you all doing?
It's prank night, old man. We're just having fun.
That's the kid. The kid who called in earlier pretending to be the whistling man.
Rude.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Yeah, you're sick, Jimmy.
Jimmy, this is a pretty sick thing to do.
What? It's whistling night.
That little idiot.
Whistling night?
It's a stupid tradition. Especially stupid since that one kid died back in... Would you take off that stupid mask if it's hard to breathe? Who's under there anyway? Is that you, Seth?
Idiot! Seth is right next to you. That's,
No.
wait.
Oh no.
No.
Who are you? Oh no, man!
Ah!
Everyone, get inside!
Everyone, run!
You two, back the door.
Ah! Never mind, just like my DVD game.
As long as he's out there and we're in here, we're safe, right?
You bought time, but not much.
Forrest, we
Yeah,
have
it's real
to...
now. It's real now.
Heather, I already called the cops. Forrest picked up. He's the best we're gonna get.
Who is with you, Carrie?
My friend, we drove out to the old murder house and... of course! The van! Who's got the keys? Jimmy had them.
Is Jimmy dead?
Jimmy.
Of course it was Jimmy. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Focus.
Focus, stay focused, Carrie.
Focus. Yes. Sorry.
Yo, the voice acting is so good.
We'll figure something out. Between all of you, there's gotta be a way to beat this. Just sit tight, okay?
Heather, shut up. If we do that, we're gonna get killed. If only Jeannie were here.
Jeannie? Jeannie McPherson? Our intern Jeannie?
Yes. She's my best friend and the smartest one out of all of us. She stayed in tonight.
Ah!
We'll
Call her.
see what we can come up with.
Call her.
And, what?
Call
You're
Jenny!
not any good at... And, no, Chad. Out of all of us...
My
we're not the
ADHD? Wait, can you tell?
Everything okay?
No. We...
I gotta keep it interesting, man.
We're figuring out a plan. But everyone's volunteering to do things.
What else am I supposed to do? I can't... I'm imagining.
We can figure out what to do. But I don't think we can agree on who should do what. I think you'll have to be the...
No!
Or else these idiots are gonna get us killed.
Oh, Lord.
Shut up, you... Ugh. Forrest, I'll call you back.
But I don't know anything about
I like the
your friend.
sound for it.
Ugh, these damn kids never learn.
Are you okay? They're just dumb kids. Breathe, Peggy. It's
Breathe,
okay.
Peggy. It's okay.
They do
Deep
this
breath.
kind of thing every year, Forrest. People get hurt.
All right.
She
Folks,
seems like she
we're
knows
gonna
someone
work
who
out
got
a way
hurt.
to save Carrie and her friends. This next one goes out to all the trapped kids out there.
Oh, Lord.
You'll like this next song. Peggy, you mentioned something about their friend working here? An intern?
Yeah, Jeannie. Seems a nice enough girl, but a bit head in the clouds, you know? Not sure why we took on an intern. We really didn't have the office space for one. Poor thing got tucked away in a
I
dark
saw
corner
it.
somewhere downstairs.
I
heard.
saw.
All right. I'll go see if I can find her desk.
I already
Hopefully
looked at
she
her
has
desk.
something we can use.
I already saw her desk.
Peggy said her desk is downstairs.
I'm reading that. I already went to her desk, I swear. But I guess we can go back to the desk. Okay. Here we go through the murder halls. Mizu's not scared at all. Mizu's not scared at all. Yeah, Mizu's not scared at all. Mizu's not scared at all. The ambiance isn't scary at all.
They really tucked Jeannie away.
Look at her chair. That's nice. Sticky note. What about this? This? Please stop putting stickies on everything. Oh. Yeah, this card. She likes horror stuff a lot. She got doodles. Oh, wait. Buttons? How do I look at stuff again? Oh, yeah. This is Jeannie's notebook. I remember, chat. I remember. I didn't wait too long to play the game again.
Friendship quiz. This might work.
Okay. She likes horror stuff. That's not creepy at all, Jeannie. Good job. Anything under the desk? In the garbage? Jump scare? 3, 2, 1, jump scare? 3, 2, 1, jump scare? I know you can sprint as well. I do not know how to. All right, back we go. Is there always cables hanging from that? I don't know. All the panels being loose, they freak me out. I'm not gonna lie. Do. At least you aren't at the murder house. Jeannie is just going through phase. This is true. Most likely to pass their driving test without any errors. Jimmy. Most likely to win an Oscar. Most likely to beat everyone at go-karting. Most likely to trip while running in a horror movie. Oh. Jimmy, Scott, Heather, Seth. So I'm assuming Tammy is the winner and Lisa is a winner there, okay? Yeah. And Jennifer. Most likely to end up in a car crash. Okay. Oh, most likely to peak. Most likely to win the award for worst poker face. Most likely to end up in prison. Most likely to escape prison. Jennifer. Most likely to become an Olympic athlete. Oh, Heather and Seth. Okay.
Hey, you find anything that'll help us out?
Yeah, I found a friendship quiz with all these kids on it.
If you think that'll help, then good enough. Carrie's on line 1. Whenever you're
I
ready.
like the uwu face. Beep, Larva. Would you bring me Puyo? I need food with this alcohol because I'm getting too drunk.
This is Forrest Nash, back again with an unlucky caller on this unlucky night. Carrie, are you there?
Yes, we've got a plan, but we can't agree on who should do what.
Karate, if you're watching this, you should make a weird sped up compilation of all of my ADHD signs and title it Mizu doesn't think she has ADHD, and then also fast forward to all of the ADHD moments I have during this playthrough. Thank you, Rara.
You want me to be the tiebreaker?
Exactly.
I'm ready. What's the first step?
Okay, first things first, we'll need a spotter. Someone who can keep an eye on the killer. We'll need someone on the roof. It's gonna be a hard climb. We're deciding between Heather, Kyle, and Hot David.
And Hot David! Hot David! That is... Dude, as someone who grew up in a small town, and we had several of the... Like, I'm talking like we have 8 people in my class and 2 of them have the same name. That is so funny. Anyway, most likely... Olympic athlete, Hot David, Heather, Seth. Wait. Hot David and Heather on there. But is Heather or Hot David good at anything else? Likely to peak Mount Everest. Heather is the better climber and Hot David is a decent athlete. Right? To climb the peak, I'm assuming. Most likely to win award, poker face. Heather is a climber? Yeah, climber.
Heather's got this.
Yes, Heather, he picked you. Now please, stop talking about all your cheerleading trophies.
Oh my god.
Part 2. The Whistling Man padlocked the gate back to the road. Before we drive out of here, we need someone to pick the lock. Seth, Jennifer, and Scott all want to do it.
Jennifer! You'll
Jennifer.
escape prison.
Jesus, Jennifer, you carry a bump key? Why didn't you say so earlier? Anyway, that brings us to part 3. Getting the van keys. I'll volunteer for this. I don't know Jimmy as well as you guys, so it'll probably be easier that way.
Oh.
Then is part 4.
This plan is long. No. I
This
think
is
it's
a very
impressive.
detailed plan. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's weirdly easier to think when you're about to die.
You're doing great. What's the next part?
Part 4, we need someone to lead the Whistling Man away. We need a fast runner. For this
Athlete.
one, we're trying to decide between... Who was it again? Hot David, Cynthia, and Scott.
Have we not used Hot David? Oh, we haven't used Hot David. Hot David! We choose you!
Yeah, you, do spend a lot of time running shirtless. You got this, Hot David. Okay, let's recap.
This is
We have
the
the eyes
best.
on the roof. A runner distracts the killer while we grab the van keys and pick the lock on the
This game is so good.
Now the tricky part. The getaway.
I just realized, do I have the title that we're in the right game? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Ooh, what's the plan there?
Excuse me. Anyway. Sorry.
Well, we can't all outrun the Whistling Man. But he thinks we're just a bunch of stupid teens. So...
Yeah, he needs to keep his shirt on.
Against him. Part 5. We trick the killer into a trap.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Who would make the most believable bait?
Oh, poker
got?
face.
We got Lisa, Tammy, and Cynthia.
Hold on. Most likely driving test. Most likely to win an Oscar. Most likely to beat everyone. Most likely to trip. Most likely a car crash. Escape prison. So the worst. Oh, that was the worst poker face. Yeah, we don't want that. Most likely to win an Oscar. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Lisa or Tammy? Who do we have? Lisa and Tammy. Do we need them for anything else? That's the question, right? I think we've succeeded so far. I should have done a different... Okay, so most likely to win an Oscar is either Lisa or Tammy. Most likely to beat everyone at go-karting. Scott. Most likely to trip while running. We don't need either... Oh, no. Tammy down below? I don't know. Does it matter? Am I looking at the wrong thing? Why are they this, you know? The worst poker face, though. Cynthia has a bad poker face. Tammy has a bad poker face, but Lisa's not on there. Does that mean we should choose Lisa?
Cynthia.
Ah! Cynthia!
That was... dude. Hi, Dredge! Hello! Thanks for coming and hanging out!
Lisa.
Hi, Corrupted!
You're right, Lisa. Having to smile at rude customers is perfect practice. That should take care of the killer. And then it's time to get out of here.
Okay.
Finally, part 6. We need someone who can drive us through the woods.
We are playing Killer Frequency! You guys can help me choose and decipher the puzzles. Pretty much, we are a talk show host, and we are having to pick up the 911 calls while people are away getting the police, and we are helping people not get killed by a serial killer. Thanks for coming in and hanging out.
Who's our getaway driver? Should it be... Who have we got? Chad? Scott? Cynthia? Ugh, whatever. Forrest, you know what to do.
Okay, Chad, Scott, Cynthia. Okay, most likely to end up in a car crash. We must not do Scott, because Scott is not good. Because he will also end up in a crash. Hot David is busy. Cynthia will crash us. It has to be Chad. The Chad! She'll
Chad.
save us.
Oh, perfect. Your go-karting experience?
I definitely
Great.
should not have saved
Thanks,
over my
Reese.
save thing, but I'm hoping that I'm right on the first try, or I will be sad.
Sounds good. Talk to you in a sec.
That actually sounded like a pretty good plan.
Right?
Impressive as hell, right?
Damn straight.
Yo, are you excited for all the new content gonna come out with Dredge? It's gonna be a good game. Indie games. Indie games. Indie games. Yo, that's some cringe ass shit right there, Fight Milk. I gotta tell you what. That's some cringe ass shit. You wanna know a secret? You wanna know a secret? I'm a Barbie doll and I'm hollow. There ain't nothing sus about this model except for its low poly ass toes. Like, what the fuck? Dude, why you wanna touch some grass? You should definitely touch some grass. Attractive. I think you gotta go to some therapy over that. I'm gonna be honest. You got some weird parasocial issues going on that you gotta go get figured out, okay? I just need you to know that. I just need you to know that you got something going on there, and you need to figure that out, because you've been spending too much time on the internet if you think some 3D tits are gonna satisfy you, okay? I'm just saying. Dude, I know! I don't know what happened to them, but they're like fucking worse than Morrowind toes. Look at them. Look at them toes. Anyway. Sorry, excuse me. I just figured we would have a moment to talk about how weird champ it is to want to see 3D titties. Okay, anyway. Go find your go find yourself a woman's in real life. Go touch some grass. On that note, back we go. Hop, hello.
Oh, the kids are back already.
Yes.
Line one again.
If you're just tuning in, we're coming to you live with a bunch of teens about to flee a madman.
Oh my gosh.
Listener
Woo!
discretion is advised.
Woo!
Are you ready, Carrie?
We're good to go, Forrest.
Okay, let's get it. Good luck. Don't die. All right, hit it. Yay.
Alrighty then. Hit it.
You got this.
Here we go, everyone. Spotter, to the roof. Go, Heather. She's off and away. All right, Renner. Get ready. Wait for the spotter's signal. Spotter says go.
Let's go. I don't remember who he chose for the runner.
Bait. Lockpicker, go.
You took the bait.
Get the keys off Jimmy.
Get the keys off of Massive. Oh.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, his face is...
The keys. Carrie,
Get the
you
keys.
need
Get the
to get
keys.
van
Don't
keys.
look at his
face
mutilated.
is lying next to him, Forrest. He got caught.
Okay. Focus.
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 Breathe.
As much as I want to hear about the mutilated face, not the time, Mizu. Not the time for your morbid curiosity. Keep going.
Jennifer got the gate unlocked.
Let's go, Jennifer.
Hot David should be back any second.
Hot David. Hot David.
I can't
Hot
believe it's actually
David.
working.
Hot
You're doing
David.
Focus. You got this.
Let's go.
Next
Squats.
Trap the killer. All right. Bait. Get into position.
Who did we choose as
Everybody
bait?
else, hide.
Who did we choose as bait? I don't remember.
Okay, performer. Now, act like your life depends on it.
Go, Lisa.
There he is.
Go, Lisa.
He's buying it.
Go, Lisa.
Now! Push the bookshelf over!
Go, Lisa. Woo!
Oh my god! He went through the floor!
Is that good or is that not good?
Spotter! You need to climb down now! We gotta go!
Is it working? Is it not working? So, yo! Thank you so much for the rain and love. How is your stream? Hi! You guys go give all the love. How is Nora? Tranquil, hello. You guys go give drop a follow. Drop the follows. Drop the follows. Spread the love to all of the streamers. Thank you for bringing your community. Ayo! How was your stream? How was the game? Tell me the tea.
Coming down! And yes! Heather! Quick, everyone to the van! Driver, take the keys!
Did it work?
The damn gate swung shut. Huh? What? It won't stay open. I'll hold it. You drive through.
Carrie!
What was that?
Dude, I feel like okay, dude. Honestly, I still think we made the right. Dude, just drive through the fucking gate. They have a van. Drive through the gate, man. If it's swinging, whatever, damage the car. It was pretty fun. Managed to finally win. Yeah, congrats on the dubbies. Let's go. How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out. We're playing Killer Frequency, and pretty much what's happening. We are a radio show host over on The Scream. And we're trying to help people as a serial killer is on the loose and save the day. Woo-woo! Also, the best freaking voice acting I have ever heard in a video game. It's literally so fucking good. If you guys are like want to support, this is like an indie game developer made this. It's literally the best thing I've ever seen. Like, you guys should definitely buy this game. It's so good. Just support the devs. It's a masterpiece. I hope that we get like DLC or like more content or something because it's chef's kiss.
Drive! Now!
Are we leaving her behind?
Oh my god.
Please, no!
No!
Carrie?
Did I screw it up? I overwrit my save. Did we mess it up? Dude. Did we mess it up? King, did we mess it up? I want to save all the people! Can you save Carrie? Wait!
He just stared at me.
What?
Carrie!
Carrie?
Just stared at me and walked into the woods. I don't understand.
Thank God you're okay.
Can you get somewhere safe?
What?
I can make it home.
Is he related to Carrie?
Thank you for helping. If you hadn't,
It was your plan, Carrie. And it was a great plan.
Was he related to Carrie? Yeah. It was all
really
you.
all
You
you,
did
Carrie.
good, Carrie.
Still, I need to get home.
Breathe, Carrie. You're okay now.
I'll call you when I'm somewhere safe.
Weird.
189.16.
Folks, that was a lot.
Hey, Harmonious.
Our thoughts go out to Jimmy's parents in this awful time.
Wonderful.
any
I don't
kids
think we could have
listening in,
saved Jimmy.
Please stay inside and stay safe.
And parents, hug your kids extra tight tonight.
Here's a song
Aw.
for the girl walking home in the dark.
Y'all, all teens except Jimmy survived. We got a thing for that.
Hey, we
Woo!
had a call come in.
I'm jamming, Peggy. I don't want to take no calls.
Forrest Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool
Yeah.
what you're doing, man.
Oh.
I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself.
Yeah,
What's
thanks,
your
caller.
name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink,
Oh.
trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow.
Yo.
I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky.
Hey, yo,
And I
Roller
now consider
Ricky.
you a friend, my man.
Yay! No self promo. Thanks,
We're friends
friend.
now, huh? Wow, that's kind of you to say.
Yo,
Thanks.
Roller Ricky.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this...
Yo,
what-
chat. Okay, I'm sorry for the interlude. I gotta tell you guys. I love roller skating. And back when I was a little kid, I used to love going roller skating so much. When we moved to Montana, there's no roller rinks.
Occasional?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky.
Yo,
Yeah,
what the heck?
then.
Just Ricky.
things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd.
Mm.
Not all bad, but there was this one guy. Anyway,
Yo.
some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time.
Yo,
Turned to the bottle.
don't let me hanging.
I didn't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was.
Yo,
That bottle took the best years of my life.
tell me about the dude.
So I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
Oh, that's kind
How
of
did you
nice.
turn things around?
I joined a support group.
Mm.
I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much.
Oh, I
weight
didn't
off.
mean. I didn't mean to
Long
laugh at
story
him.
From there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again.
I want the
cutting
tea.
loose and making shapes. Now,
Yo.
whenever I get down, I get down.
Yo.
Finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody.
Yo,
That's the
Roller
first step. Make
Ricky.
that right, Max.
Aw, hello, Max.
Good boy. We've gotten to the dogs. He's a good boy.
Well, he certainly sounds like a good boy.
Oh, yeah,
Max
puppy.
is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me.
This means like your poo!
Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now.
What?
Max can skate.
Yeah, man. At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the ring.
Yeah, Maxie!
Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
He's a linker poo! He's a special
Maxie
poopa!
sounds like a really special boy.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival.
That's
I
not a
think it's
howl,
great
that's a whistle.
opportunity
Don't say
to
that,
give back to
King!
the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie.
Yeah!
Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song?
Hell yeah, you can,
Something
brother!
I can groove to.
Yeah,
Something
get
funky.
groovy with it!
It'll be me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I
Yeah!
think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max,
Thanks, Beeps.
be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You got it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and
Wait,
Max.
which
Enjoy.
one's a boogie? Late night lurker, stab in the twilight. Which one's a good boogie? The word. Final breath. I don't know. Maybe this one. That one kind of looks like a boogie.
Let's
Yeah!
Storm Riders take
Woo!
you on a rock and roll ride with the Glam Jam.
The Glam Jam!
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to
Yo,
hear
leave him
somebody come back
alone,
from the
man.
brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line.
Oh.
What are the odds? Better take it.
Welcome back to 189.16.
I ship
The
Peggy and
Scream.
Forrest.
This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I
Carrie!
made it home safe.
Gary!
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though we lost Jimmy, and I don't know.
Could we have saved Jimmy?
Hey,
I don't feel
it's
like
okay.
we could have.
You were so brave earlier.
The pacing
You're
of this
safe
game is
now.
nice.
I wanted to ask you why he didn't. Why am I?
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did.
You know, it's you.
Go.
He saw you as a victim. He wanted the pranksters. He got bored. Chat, what do you think? Why did he spare? That's fine. I'm happy to just enjoy it by itself. Thank you. Carrie, do you know how to make pie? I want to make some pie. Pranksters? Maybe.
Maybe he only wanted to hurt the pranksters.
Maybe.
Maybe
Did
she
he just
knows the
think
killer.
Everyone was making fun of him? Did he always hate these hazing rituals? I mean, if he did, why wait all these years to... Why do this now?
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
You know, what Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why?
I'm eating some food.
There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part
Am I
of the
keeping you up,
process.
Fables, by the
Well,
way?
It's something to consider.
Maybe.
I need to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
Teddy Gallows Jr.
I want to
is a
listen to
family
this. We
man,
get a
a
reward for
devout
listening
Christian,
to it.
and a proud patriot. Teddy Gallows Jr. is Gallows Creek. Like his father and all his fathers before him, Teddy Gallows Jr. has worked hard to create jobs, improve infrastructure,
It's loud.
and make Gallows Creek a good place to raise a family.
People's go
Unlike
ahead.
current
Okay.
Mayor Linda
I just didn't want to
Cartwright,
keep you
Teddy
up.
Gallows
Just
Jr.
for
lives
the
in
nice
Gallows
words
Creek.
today help you
He's
out.
our neighbor, and he stands with our neighbors. Like Sheriff Matthews, who, after years of keeping the peace, Mayor Cartwright is trying to force into early retirement. Teddy Gallows Jr. doesn't believe in keeping a good man out of a job.
Oh!
Teddy Gallows Jr. believes in the American dream. Does Linda Cartwright? Help Teddy Gallows Jr. keep Gallows Creek a good American town. Help him become mayor. Take a swing for Gallows Creek. Vote for Teddy Gallows Jr.
Interesting.
My name is Teddy Gallows Jr., and I approve this message.
Interesting. I don't know if that's when we were supposed to. Oh, a word from sponsors. Play all radio ads during the course of the night. I got the achievement for it. That was my goal.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
I was gonna
You're
say
through to
shit. I already did it.
189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids.
Oh!
Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern.
Who is this?
Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you
Oh no.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
Were we talking about that on the air? How did she know? I feel like we talked about that off air.
But we don't have that song. As you just said, Peggy threw it out the window.
But, Forrest, you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial
my
killer
God.
on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the whistling man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Call us back tomorrow when this is all over.
Oh, God.
Dawn, and I'll gladly play it for you then.
No, that won't do. Don't worry. I think I can bring you around. Forrest, Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Dude, what a psycho!
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over. Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. Is she serious, Peggy?
I hope I
She's
can do
serious
voice
about
acting
hearing
like
that
this someday.
song,
It's so
that's for
good.
sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth...
Oh my God. Why don't you go? Fine,
All right,
fine,
I'll do it.
Fine. I need more
You're
wine
a
for this
good
shit.
man,
I ate
Forrest.
my pollo
I'll
though.
slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, it's...
Ugh.
You know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out.
I am not
Maybe
drunk
we can
enough for
get
this
taller.
shit.
That could be exciting.
189.16. The Scream.
189.16. The Scream with Peggy. Dude, the voice acting is so freaking top notch on the... I'm sorry, I know that I can't stop talking about how great this game is, but oh my gosh, this game is so good. I forget how much I paid for this. I think it was $25. It is one of the best in... Actually, okay, before we go to this, because I'm stalling, I want to know more about the game dev really quick. Team 17 Digital, let's see. have some other stuff like moving out and stuff, but that might just be the publishing company. Like Dredge and stuff like that. Presumably is the Dredge or like is the publishing company. Let's see. Killer Frequency developers. Oh, the game here. I wanna know about, yeah. No, I wanna know about the people who made it. Published and licensed by Team 17. Dang it! I genuinely just would like to know about the team and everything, but honestly, so good. It's literally so good. It's incredible. I'm so blown away by the quality of this game. And everything. Maybe, well, let's see. Like for instance, if we go over to Steam, we check a Dredge. It's made, but the publisher is Team 17, but the developer is not. So I'm curious, like, how many people, like, or how many games they have developed or whatever. But honestly, it is fabulous. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so beyond amazed by this game, and I hope they keep making games because this is like overall the pacing is good, the storytelling is good, the writing is good, the voice acting is good, the art style is good, and so much can be told and experienced from storytelling. So much can be experienced from like a small environment, and a small environment can be so impactful without I don't know. It's like I don't even want to leave my little tiny room, you know? It's really good. Good night, Mizu and Chaz. Oh my god, please get sleep, Fables. Thank you so much for just making my day today and making it better. It was a tough day, and I'm really grateful, and I feel like thank you for the confidence and for the wisdom and for the words of just understanding and everything like that. It means a lot. I'd probably play a little bit more of this, although I don't know, I don't have my sidekick. You're my sidekick to help me. I probably won't finish this. Karati's asleep. We are trying to get the game out though, because it's super indie and some bigger content creators are gonna be playing it and checking it out soon. So I really want to get YouTube content out for it, as like I feel like it's a good opportunity. Plus it's amazing. So we might play like a little bit more, but if you miss anything, I will definitely have some more up on up and everything. I'll probably, you know what? Okay, on that I'm Gee, I love you! Okay, on that note, I'm thinking I will go, I will get the record, we'll get to the scare, whatever happens, and then I might call it there. We'll see. Maybe I'll play a little bit more Zelda, and then we'll call it. I have the Wawa, so thank you very much. Coolio, thanks for hanging out. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Okay. I don't want to do this. I'm telling you guys all of this stuff and dilly-dallying because I am avoiding having to go outside to get the record. How's the stream going? It's going good, Neko. How are you doing? When do you get a day off and some break? Okay. Is this not the fire escape? Is it out here? I hate this. This neon light is really nice, though. I like the... I feel like my ADHD really comes out in games. Nerva has diagnosed ADHD, and I have never been diagnosed by a doctor with it or anything. But the more we've been dating and stuff, and then he sees my habits, he's like, dude, this is where we started before. At least, I hate it! Threw it out the window, right?
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man.
Don't say that, Forrest!
in the open, alone.
I would have made Peggy come out with me. I'm so nervous. Stream is going good. Thanks for hanging out, guys. You guys hear that? What is that? Is that? That's tell me that's not a fuse. That's a fuse, is it not? Okay. I'm going to... Okay, hold on.
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this
Ah!
side. Fantastic.
I was gonna put it on the inside,
Maybe
the fuse.
there's another way back in through the basement.
Oh my god.
A door, elevator, or something.
No! Ugh. Okay. What is the noise?
All right. Which window would she have thrown it out of?
The head pads. I'm assuming I have to go through that, which I'm not happy about. Oh my lord. There's another fuse. There is another fuse. Oh my god. There's another one! Oh my god. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's a fuse right there. Okay, I'm obviously gonna have to come back out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be smart, and I'm gonna pick up all the things that I can pick up that I think look important, and I'm gonna put them right here so I can just peek out the door and grab them and scam the system in the future, okay? Don't judge me, chat! But anyway, Chiovo, I love you! Chi, I hope you're doing good. Echo, I hope you're doing good. J-Boy, I'm sorry you can't sleep. Dude, also, I am on a little bit of a tiny little baby horror kick right now. There's so many good horror games coming out, so maybe we should have, like, a horror-a-thon. Why is there so much garbage out here? Also, I am the perfect amount of drunk for this. This is good. This is good. I'm drinking the wine. Don't judge me, chat. I hate it. Okay. Son of a biscuit butters. Where is the record? Because that's what we need, right? Peggy, why did you throw? Why did you throw the record? There's one right there. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. This is probably cheating in the game, okay? But I call it being intelligent. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna sort them. Wait, I feel like this is gonna be like a math problem. But that white one looks suspicious, right? Bramble the Mountain King is not bad, but it kind of gory. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's fabulous. But if I'm being honest with you, I already watched a full playthrough of it. Because I didn't plan on streaming it. I know. Okay, the like, I know I'm naughty, but it's kind of okay. It's worth the money. Don't get me wrong. It's so worth the money, but I just felt like. Arigato, thank you for headbats. It was someone else should play it. You know what I mean? I felt like it was a good game for somebody else. I see it. It's right there. Let's grab all the fuses first, because game logic, it might trigger something if I pick that up. Wonder if we can pick any of these newspapers up. Anyway, I just decided, I was like pretty sure I wasn't gonna play it. and I really wanted to see the playthrough and stuff. But it's a beautiful game. It's so cool. We have some Scandinavian viewers, and all of them raved about how like these are stories they were told as children and different things. It's a really good game. I just was like, nah, I don't feel like paying for I know it's terrible, and then I proceed to buy this game, but also it's like a heavily, like, a lot of people know about it. I remember watching like Gab's this is what I'm talking about. Oh my, we're gonna have to do this, aren't we? Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's really pretty. Great graphics. It's really cool. It's really cool. Oh my god. Oh, is it math? It needs to equal 70. There was 5. 15 equals 20. Right? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we need one of every color. Okay, well. Yeah, I need it. I just figured out something really funny, and I thought of you. I still have the screen. For whatever reason, and it made me laugh accidentally. Can we, maybe this puzzle isn't for it yet, but
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Can we take this one out? It says 70, right? Like, it needs to equal 70. How do you have a photo of me? I don't know, but you look at hella fine. Do you remember a date with Mizu? That's what that's from, and I just thought it was so funny. Dude, I love the wines. It's okay. I love the wines too. We can love the wines together. Say with Pudgy, you mean? This is true. This is true. I just thought it was so funny. I was like, oh my god. Okay, so 35, 55, 60, 70, and then
bingo.
Oh, that's what we had to do. That was
Here it is. Long ride home.
That's what we had to do. Dude, I just was like doing puzzles because I needed to do puzzles, man. Oh gosh, it's gonna happen, isn't it? It's gonna happen. I skipped a step. Oh god.
I could probably survive that fall.
Can we close this, please? Can we I don't like it. I don't like it. I love it.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
What?
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
Ah! Wait. Clive isn't the killer, he's just solving the murder, right? Right? Maybe. Bar club. Gallows. Class of 69. Detroit gas station, power station. Festival of Disaster, Big Wheel Brakes, free 15 incher. Kim Walk. Is he solving the murder? Or is he the murderer? am so terrified. All for donations to help Chuck Brody. Gallows Creek game day. Marriage announcement. Crime Syndicate impounded. Justice for festival victims. Beep beep lookout tragedy. Quiet Ridge Health Safety Convention featuring special mystery guest. Is your car safe? 24-hour gas station bot. The local legend takes to Manhattan? What the hell is this? Why are there so many mannequins? I'm gonna take this screwdriver. Oh!
There's a key. I'll just take that.
Yeah, definitely taking
important.
Taking the key. Evelyn, hello. Waifu, hello. How is everybody doing? J-Boy, how are you doing? I hope your day is getting better. Also, I hate that. That is horrible. Anyway, I hate everything about this. Bim bam. Can we play that? I can't tell if he's evil or not. Evelyn, hello, though. Gotta put that back and pretend I didn't see that. Like, it's not conspicuous at all. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I've got this. Also, it was satisfying. I got Bim Bam, and I'm not afraid to use it. Okay. I got the Bim Bam. I got a screwdriver. I am prepared to defend myself.
I wonder how the show's going.
I'm not afraid to use it. I will. It is locked. I hate that. Anyway, Evelyn, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Not having the best day, but I'm okay. Dude, I feel like the world just took a bomb on everybody recently. Like real talk, the worst freaking day over the last 24 hours has been just god awful. It's crazy. And then just so many of my viewers have had a horrible day today as well. Just vibing, cooked a lot today. What kind of food did you make? Playing with the yo! I'm glad that you're chilling with the poopas. Sir, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? And cool it. Don't worry about it, Coolio. Don't worry about it. It is hanging. We just chilling. Thank you guys for everybody who's coming and hanging out because it's been a freaking day. It's been a day, and I appreciate just getting to chill with you guys and play such a fun game. All right, yo, how are you doing? You stream at night? I actually usually stream at night.
I need a key to get
it's
in
my
there.
normie time. I saved the key, right? Like I just. Okay, it says 4, so I'm assuming. Is this scary
Lots
over?
tight.
I would assume so. How was your stream though?
I'm not getting in there tonight.
What were you streaming? Tell me the tea. Oh, I'm sorry. I upped the jiggle
Need
of.
the key.
Okay. That's nice. Hopefully that stays. I keep waiting for like creepy jump scares, you know? I wonder what that key is about, because we got that key, all right? You guys saw us get the key from the janitor. What is it freaking to? I wanted to play this game. I'm so sad that it's not in there. How was your stream, though? You guys go give us there all the love for the awesome raid. Thank you so much for thinking of us. I'm sorry. I'm just enjoying. I'm sorry. I'm dawdling. I have a screwdriver and I am dawdling. 100% what's going on here is just me being anxious and dawdling because I'm just waiting for a jump scare. Okay, what do you think the key is to? Is it upstairs or is it Peggy's room? Okay, it wasn't to that. I want to lock everything. Okay, it's not that. Is it this?
That's not opening.
What is the key that we got to? I'm keeping this.
Isn't that such a good song, folks?
I'm keeping
And now
the screwdriver.
Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning.
Smoochies for chat. How are you doing? Hi, thank you so much for the love. Mwah! But yeah. I made fancy Chinese egg drop soup with crab and. Can I have some? Next time I go to Washington, will you make me some? Is this scary over? I hope so. Norway time is fun time. Chill time with music and friends. Oh, sending hugs. Evelyn, that makes my day. Minister, hello. I was playing Dino Crisis. Started a second playthrough. Just beat it. How was it? I love horror, but modern horror games also make me anxious. Dude, same. I like watching them, but I am terrified and everything. I was gonna go to bed because I don't want to watch more scary. I think it's over. I think we finished the scary. I think we did it.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement.
Yeah, we
made by
shouldn't
our
be saying this
creepy
live on the air,
janitor,
though.
Who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker,
Oh, I
Rebecca
should have took
Allen,
that
and
poster.
Ant Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations
Then what
listed
about
there
the
too.
caller that was
The
telling us
hospital,
about
the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Oh no! Oh, we brought all the stuff up. That's why I said, why did you heave it up? Oh, this is a big boy puzzle. This is a huge boy puzzle. This is the biggest boy puzzle. And I think we can like move things around and place them. Like all the stickers. Kim Walker. Yeah, Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Ant Williams. So they're targeting certain people. How's everybody doing though? There's like a liter of soup left. Give me some! Dino Crisis is fun. Nighttime is always normie time until I have to work and want to. Oh! Okay, staff surge at power station. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new crew. That doesn't really help. Flu for thought. Local doctor Walker recommended all locals get the flu shot ASAP. It's no different. I'm gonna place that right there. Festival disaster. Gallows Creek Festival closed early this year after tragedy struck only hours. The big wheel is supposed to roll. That's not helpful. Trailer Park gas station, hospital, power station. Yeah. Power station. Hospital, maybe. Trailer park gas station. Okay. Announcement. Marriage announcements. We'd like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker. Wait. Kim Walker and Peter Stein. Is he one? Okay. Marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein. 30. Best wishes. Okay. All for donations. High football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster. To help him on the road to recovery, we are buying him lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can be back on his feet. Drop tickets in the bucket below. He also at the hospital? Is Chuck Brody? Is Chuck Brody at the hospital? Crime syndicate impounded. Police have today finally put an end to the long-running car thieving crime. Arrested asked to remain anonymous. Hereafter be referred to RA. Are any of them RA? Rebecca Allen. Maybe. Has walked free with no charges. Maybe. Justice for festival. The 2 years investigators claim 2 engineers from the local power station. Lead engineer Ant Williams. Okay, Ant Williams. Sean Everett. That's not one of our people. Junior engineer Sean Everett was distracted talking about horror movies while establishing the big will, which led to a various construction. Okay. Gallows Creek game day. Gallows Creek High versus Quiet Ridge High. Kickoff. Trailer for sale for cheap. I am sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean. I only stole a few cars. Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer. That has to be Rebecca. Selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I just want to be out of here. So this person, Rebecca, is for sure at the trailer park. This is I like this. I like doing this. This is fun. I really like this. Irish health and safety. Do you care about health and safety? Good. Then come on down. Yearly convention. Health and safety workshop. Mystery guest. Each engineer responsible for the Gallows Creek Harvest Festival. They say you learn from your mistakes. Well, I turned mine into a career. Is this Aunt Williams? Bridge Health and Safety Convention. Legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous another of tell-all book diary of car thief moves to out of Gallows Creek for new life. She stole our cars, and then she stole our time and money. She said a reviewer, Jim Randy, last year. So did she leave the trailer park now? Did she actually sell it? It was 77. 87. They left? Or wait, no, this one. 86. 87. So does that mean they left? Then who bought it? Beep beep lookout tragedy. 5 dead, 16 injured after brakes fail on bus. Tragedy. Blah 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 blah. Fuel tanker failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek local Mr. Rudd, Houghton, Stein, and Mildred. Are any of those people? I don't think so. This is interesting, though. What year is it? I don't even know what year it is currently. Sheriff Matthews warns citizens to look out for suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. I'm assuming that's this. I haven't used the gas station yet. This one. This is the last one. Okay, wait. Gas station lottery ticket. Christian's gas repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new owner claims keep him busy. Oh, Chuck Brody. He won the ticket and bought it, right? Aunt works at power station. Chuck works at the gas station and owns it. Kim Walker works at the hospital, and Rebel Allen used to own the trailer. Right? What are we supposed to know? Gangsta, how are you doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Okay, let's see what we're supposed to do. I'm not entirely sure. Let's save.
How's it going?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Peggy?
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Let's do it.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay. Name first. Who do you think the target is?
Oh. So we are a talk show host, and there's a serial killer on the loose, and we're trying to solve the mystery. I'm assuming it's Ann Williams, right? Person left. Chuck Brody. New staff. Engineers to blame featuring... Why does it feel like Chuck Brody, though?
Aunt Williams.
And where will I find them?
Power
The
station.
power station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
I don't know. I don't know. This might not be right. This might not be right. I was feeling the Chuck Brody, too. Yeah, me too. I don't know. But why?
Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but they say there isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who? Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
What?
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board. One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls.
What?
Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Peggy, what's happening in there?
Do we fuck up?
Peggy.
Do we fuck up?
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're right. It is Chuck Brody.
He blew up the gas station.
I knew it. Why though? Why? She left town. Injured. This was an accident, maybe. Hospital. I guess this is the only person who's confirmed because he bought the gas station. He was in the hospital, but like, is that the only one that's confirmed? Like, he used to work there, but then he said he was doing a convention, so maybe he doesn't work there anymore because he made the fuck up. That's the
How's it
only
going?
one that makes sense. It's still weird.
ready.
It's still
Peggy?
weird, but
Are
yeah.
you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure.
So
Let's
it's
do
Chuck
this.
Brody and
Okay,
it's the gas
Name
station.
first. Who do you think the target is?
Maybe they failed at killing him before and they tried to kill him
Chuck
before.
Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing.
I don't
One moment.
know. I need to, dude, I need more alcohol for this. I think Nerva went to bed.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for
This
you.
totally has
You
to be
need
it.
to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen,
Ah!
the Whistling Man's pack.
Good old wine.
We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta
Forget
get out
what?
of here.
Chuck! Chuck!
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck... Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
I got
Chuck?
a thing for us for
Chuck!
saving him!
Forrest. The whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
Ooh!
I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Oh my gosh. Man, when I used to drink wine, I love wine. I love wine.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Chocolate wine was amazing. I don't think I've ever had chocolate wine, but I don't really like sweet wines. I mostly, the drier the better. I'm a cab drinker. We did it! I think, dude, Coolio, you and I had the gut feeling, man. We had the gut feeling.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him.
No!
Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
No!
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
I don't like that. On that note, though, I think we will save the rest of this game for are you throwing paper balls in that trash can? Yes, I am. And as you can see, I've done it 150 times. I can't do dry wine. Yo, I only drink dry wines. The drier, the better. The more old lady would like it, the more that I will like the game or the wine. I am not quite feeling like ending stream yet, but I also want everyone who is enjoying the gameplay here to be able to enjoy Killer Frequency, like Fables and stuff. He's been hanging out, so I don't want to go too far. Also, I'm kind of being a weenie. Let's play a little bit more Breath of the Wild. The next step for us is to go to the volcano city. And I feel like if I go there off stream, we miss some content. So I guess we can do that right now for a little bit. Breath of the Wild. I definitely want to like I don't think that I'm gonna finish the last beast. But we can least like go there and see what we need for the whole situation, because I can't use my teleport there and everything. So we'll go do that. Yes, indeed. Yeah, no more scary. I'm a little too biased for the scary now. Okay. Okay, we have stop this session. Oops. No. There we go. We'll go here. So off stream, got us some money. I did a bunch of things. The only wine I drank was Zaffodil. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what I just like I drink mostly cabs. I used to drink Merlots, but there too, well, they taste watered down to me now. And then it's white wine. Yeah, I like some white wine, but I find myself enjoying a lot more expensive white wine. Dude, no bowling. No bowling. I find myself liking more expensive white wines than I like of red wines. And so I just avoid them since I like cheap red wine. Thank you so much, Lyrica. It means a lot. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Sending you all the hugs and loves and everything. Before I move, how many? I hope you have good sleepies, by the way. Yeah, this actually works. So let's go up here. If we get one more shrine, we should be able to unlock something. I'm gonna travel here. Yeah. But no bowling. No bowling. But anyway, yeah, no more scary, but we'll go do a little bit more Breath of the Wild. I just want to thank you guys. Everybody who's dropping by and everything, especially everyone who's checking out the YouTube. We have a playlist. If you guys would go and just when you're on your PC and you feel like it, if you guys would go and just add watch the content and just like roll through the watch time and everything, it super helps. We're trying to get monetized on YouTube, and then now with us losing, or at least I guess I can't say losing, with the Naraka partner program having a significant change and everything. If we could get monetized on YouTube, that would help a ton. And then also, it just, I really have always wanted to make YouTube content, and if I feel like I can afford to give a lot more attention to YouTube once it starts to slowly be profitable. I know that sounds terrible, but yeah, I with my health and everything, I have such limited energy and stuff, so that would be super awesome, and I'm really excited, and I'm excited to keep making better content and learn to be a better content creator, and I'm just super grateful. We're over halfway. I know they're about to change the requirements for monetization, I think, as well, which is super exciting. I think they're changing it. I don't know when, but yeah, and I also I'm really excited to do all that and everything. So yeah. I mean, sounds like a smart investment of time. Thank you. It's like I feel like it sounds bad the way I worded it, but and I'm also a little buzzed. So but with the change of the Naraka partner program and everything changing this month, I can't afford to pay my editor anymore, which is Karate, and everything. So it's like I have to significantly change a lot of, things that I was paying for to make content, which is kind of sad. And so if we could just start like making YouTube be profitable, then that would be super cool. And she's been literally doing amazing, and I would like to at least bring back being able to pay her. But without a oh my goodness, without like for sure paycheck, I just can't afford to be like, hey, I'm gonna pay you XYZ per month, you know. And but I'm so grateful. She's such a great editor, and I hope that my goal for this year was always to become like less crowdfunded, because I feel so immensely guilty with, like, you know, my whole entire income being like subs or bits or donos or whatever, and I would like to make my you know, everything be more lucrative and you guys not feel pressured to, like, you know, pay me a nervous paycheck. So it's my hopes and everything. So if you guys would go watch the YouTube, it helps a ton. I'm really, really grateful. But yeah. It's I like this pink one under the Franja brand. Oh, Franja. That's cool. I like some of the pink wines. Like the bubbly ones are kind of nice. But to be fair, yeah, I just drink. Right now I'm drinking the Kirkland brand Cabernet. But you wouldn't like it. If you like sweet wines, don't drink a cab. It's like the driest. I like cabs. I like sometimes I like some red blends. I like mostly just a red wine lady though. Limited energy, someone change Mizuki's batteries and give her a 9-volt. Dude, for real. I use all of my energy to stream and then I just sleep all day. But yeah, keeping it real. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the love. I'm trying to be like you, Mizu and Lyrico. You're the bestest. I loves you. I don't deserve you. Thank you so much for all the support and everything. You guys are the cutest, and I don't deserve y'all. I guess let's kill the Phoenix. We electrocuted him, and then is he in the water? I don't know how much health he has. Oh, there it is. Oopsies. He booty slapped us. I was just trying to tank it. No! Was it worth it? But yeah. It's kind of like real talk. Like, I had been preparing for the Naraka Partner Program to end. From a business standpoint, I just don't foresee how it makes sense, right? Like the cost versus the gain and everything like that. Like I love business. I love entrepreneurship. I love stuff like that. That's like super something that I'm really passionate about. And so to me, just not something that makes sense, right? If that makes sense. And so I was not expecting it to last much longer, honestly. After I went to San Francisco as well, I was like, they were so nice and everything, but I just realized like the enthusiasm from the team was not met by like everyone else. And I was like, I don't see how this can last forever, because I don't really feel like, I feel like a lot of people had like this perfect way of like to do as little as possible to make as much as possible. And and now it's like more competitive, but you're competing for like not very many spots to get paid, which is fine. But I can't bank like my finances and my career on competing and maybe getting paid, if that makes sense. So it's just been kind of devastating. And then so having to redo all of my finances and not pay Nerva anymore and not pay Karate anymore for her editing. And then you know, and then also I was trying to be positive about stuff on Twitter and made that mistake, and then now other content creators are streaming and talking shit about me. And I'm just like, oh my god. It's just been a day. It has been a day. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. But yeah. Easy when she sees a giant troll. Hold my wine. Sponsorship change just means you can find better. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me. Arigato, thank you for pats. It makes sense. I was expecting it, and a lot of people were abusing it, and it's been well known. I mean, like one of the large content creators, long before I was content creator for Twitch, the first week Naraka came out. The first week, I went into one of their streams, and they literally told their viewers, and there was like 200 people there, to not buy the game. And these are people who are getting paid to make the game, or like to sponsor the game, like you know. And it's been like that for almost 2 years of just this, you know, toxic negativity. And it's like, I don't know about you guys, but if I was a business and people weren't pulling in very many views, and like I've been holding on for dear life with the partner program, hoping that I can, you know, get more people to start streaming Naraka and hold on, but they can't just be like, yo, we're gonna keep this program just because Mizu is streaming a shit ton, right? Like, you know, so I'm like not mad at them by any means. It's just, you know, it was something I expected to happen. I'm just sad. You know, I'm sad because I was hoping it would last until about October for my own financials. That was my goal. But you know, I'm really grateful for the opportunities that have been given to me and just everything. So I can't complain. But yeah, lost a couple streamer friends. Now they are streaming and talking stuff about me today. Even though I didn't mean to do anything. Except for be a positive. And I lost a main source of income that's not crowdfunded. And my health is really bad. Like, not good. Not good. And it's like, it's tough. It's like, you know, I have a lot of people relying on me. And it's like we start to get so close to reaching the sun, right? Or like in arm's reach. And then it never fails that when we get close, someone shoots us down out of the sky, right? And it's like, it's hard, but it's okay. Streamers ain't worth it. Anyone's time. Anyone who watches a streamer to talk crap about other streamers don't have very many friends. We'll do fine. If you can hit partner on Twitch, you can do anything. Thank you, Azure. It means a lot. It's like I try really hard to support people, and I also realize that like I've tried and tried and tried and tried, and then I get attached to people or try to make friends. So if you guys don't know about me, I grew up in a small town, and I graduated one of 8 students, of which I have no friends from. I'm like completely isolated from anybody I grew up with. None of them ever liked me. I was bullied a lot growing up, and when I went to college, I went to art school and didn't fit in there either. And I, because of my health, I lost the rest of my friends. Yeah, like, yeah, that small. And so I find myself, like, when I finally get to have people that I care about or be friends with and stuff, I get really excited and I love bomb people, but then my health catches up with me and my social battery, and I realize that I don't have the energy for that, and I don't have that much more to give. I don't have the financials to give. I don't have the love to give. I don't have the energy, right, to sustain these relationships. And then people just take and take and take until I have nothing left even for myself, you know? And I don't know what the healthy boundary is, you know? And then I tried to do stuff with like content creators and help other content creators, and then it's like when they're having a down and I'm having an up, they're like, yo, how do we destroy Mizu because I'm jealous? Or, you know, helping a small content creator get affiliate and then being like mad that I don't give them more and more and more and more and more. And it's like, you know, no one handed me affiliate. No one handed me partner. Worked I've been streaming for over 4 years and I've never stopped working hard, and I didn't have a large content creator coming out and rating me all the time or doing stuff all the time. And I preach like positivity and supporting each other and lifting each other up. And I want to make it easier for other people, and I feel like all I've done is give attention to people who just want to take. And I realized that maybe giving success to people isn't necessarily helpful for them either, because they didn't learn how to create it themselves. So it's not sustainable. And then, you know, you want more and more and more and more. So it's just like I've created this horrible social situations, and if anything, self-sabotaged, right? I have like major imposter syndrome, you know, and self-doubts, especially because, like I said, my health is not very good. I don't really know how many years I will have of being very productive. As of right now, I'm about like 40 to 30% of a normal person. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't know what my health is going to be when I'm 35. And it's hard. It's hard. And I realized that by myself doubting myself and having some major imposter syndrome and self-sabotaging and giving a lot more love and attention and support and a way than I ever received or was, you know, and people are so weird on the internet with, you know, it takes so long to find someone's real views, and realizing that it's really difficult for me to maintain relationships with content creators because we have significant moral differences. And for instance, like if someone's like, you know, talking shit or whatever, it's like I wouldn't do that to you. Yeah, you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. I think it's okay to have fights with people or disagreements or not see eye to eye, but it's sad that we can't just move on from these things, and that I have to be this awful person in other people's eyes. It's kind of heartbreaking, you know? But I guess that's just how it is. I graduated one of 8 students. I have a very small, a childlike view of social relationships, apparently. And I'm an only child, and I live out an hour from a grocery store. It's like I was homeschooled, man. We live together. It's tough at times finding the right balance between love for others and positive apathy. That we not give into the bad things while not giving up on the good. Optimistic nihilism, dude. Yeah, it's hard fight at times, so it's good. Yeah, this is true. I like it. Anyway, sorry for having my little tangent. It's kind of one of those things. I also I'm a serious serious pessimist, like to a fault. Even though I make really positive content, and I find myself, I have like this very altruistic view of how people should treat each other. And most of my life I spent not understanding why people do what they do. You know? I didn't grow up going through the teenage or the early 20s. I'm 25. I was sick by the time I was 16. I never experienced, you know, the boy crazy time or the rebellion time. Like, none of these things existed for me. And I was very aware of adult situations, you know, financial, all sorts of stuff by the time I was very young. And so all these, you know, things that go on in your early 20s or late teens, I never went through them because I needed to be an adult by then. And so watching as people treat others poorly or do bad things or have very selfish and negative morals is something I've never understood. It's like watching the world from the outside looking in, you know? And so I have like this very like altruistic view of what I think the world should be and how people should act towards each other. And yet all I've ever seen is like so much negativity that it makes me pessimist and it makes me really easy to be like, yo, people fucking suck. You know what I mean? Better to be an awful person in the eyes of awful person who values truth and seeks good than to be one of them. We cannot control what others do and think, but we can be worthy of respect. That is a hell of a quote, Dredge. True. 3 years in the VTuber community will do things to a I see that you've witnessed a lot. I've been a VTuber for a little over 2 years. And I don't fit in with them at all. and then I was a face cam streamer before and I don't fit in with anybody either. I'm just here making You know what? You know what it is? I am the most like introverted, like true to form introverted person, enjoying alone time and silence, and like I do not get like lifted up by social interactions. Like I get like that drains me, right? And so I find it so funny. I find it so funny. I think what it is then on top of that, I find myself being friends with extroverts that that don't understand because my persona online is extroverted, right? So then when I'm introverted, they're like, "What? This is so weird. Why are you doing this? Like, you know, why are you not right? Like, if you have break ties with someone, you're not awful. You're just doing what's best for you. Any creator should be grateful to work with a partner and not depend on what connections there. Yeah, I just want to have. I agree. Like, I don't raid people either. Like, wanting something in return. I do it because I want to, or I like the content or whatever. And I don't know. It's just weird, right? Weird social interactions that are very interesting learning moments, right? We're all weird gangsta. We can be weird together. Lost like 10 years of my life from about 2012 to nowadays. Last couple of years, mid 30s, but at times feel still am like 26 or so, but at times still my age. Mental health is tough, but folks can choose to value good and seek truth. That's true. It's like, yeah, a lot of people do suck, unfortunately. People do suck. Just look what happened on Twitter. Yeah. It's just like, it's sad. You might be more introverted than me. The only times I get out of the house is when I go to a concert, but at concerts, I don't talk to anyone. You know, you see, you feel it. You feel, like, I feel that. Yo, Dee, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're having a weird, like, me being drunk midnight conversation. Versedness is interesting stuff. Social boundaries and boundaries are important. Dude, honestly, that's the thing. That's the thing is I'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at risk. Like, because at the end of the day, like being social is my job, right? So I still will post on Twitter or wherever. Content still rolls out. My streams still roll out. And then I will ignore my like DMs or stuff, and people are like, "What the fuck? Like, you're throwing shade at me, yo! Thank you so much for the follow. Look at the Poopa Squad. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you're from. Thank you so much for all the love, uncles and family. Yeah, you know what I mean? People would be like, "What is this shit? Why you ignoring me?" And I'm like, "You don't understand. My social battery." And I love having. I also struggle because I don't like lukewarm relationships with people, so I end up like seeking out really deep relationships, and I'm very morally driven, and I spend a lot of my like before sleep time and midnight hours like exploring why people do what they do, and what if content creation is moral. If you ever meet someone nice you think you could be a good friend with, go see how they talk on Twitter first. Apparently that's Eric. I'm Booba, dude. Oh no, dude, that's actually fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. That's really funny. It's true. But yeah, like, yeah, literally check their Twitter feed. They show their oh god. Oh man, it's crazy, right? It's hard. It's hard. I also like feel for people too. I find so I think a lot of young people don't, especially with the internet, right? We're behind a keyboard. We don't see the faces or hear the tonality of how people speak. And so when we speak behind a keyboard, we've been trained, especially people who have grown up with the internet their whole life. You know, there's less. We're incentivized to speak in a way that not always is thoughtful to others, right? And we also are prone to being able to get rid of things that we don't want to see as well. Like we don't have to deal with things that upset us or we disagree with, and we're in this like weird like under attack like thing where we're trying to protect like some weird identity that we have, and we're always defending and defending, and it just becomes like this really interesting thing, and it's really easy to put yourself in your own kind of echo chamber, and you think that that's the only thing you see because algorithms too on every social media or content, anything, anywhere, you know, it just gives you more of what you like. So you just in this little bubble. We all live in these little bubbles, and um it's hard. It's made social interactions interesting and so different, and so it's just a lot. It's a lot, you know? Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I've been posting my thoughts on Twitter as a sort of journal, and it's good stuff. See, that's what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping. I tried to do that, and I was expecting disagreements, which it wasn't really posted as a open conversation. It was just supposed to be posted as like, here's my thought. I'm not trying to upset anyone. I'm not trying to do anything. Here's my thought. You know. And it caused a lot of issues, and so I just deleted it because I didn't think it was worth it. I don't want to live my life, and I've always said this. I'm a content creator. I'm an entertainer, and I never want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about things that are heavily controversial because I don't think that my viewers find me valuable in that. I'm not known as being largely known for my take or my knowledge on that. And so I find it highly inappropriate and disgusting when people use their influence over others to persuade them as if they're the all-knowing god of anything. You know, that isn't their base fame coming from, right? So if I'm an entertainer and I'm funny and I preach the positivity, why should I be like, yo, this is who you should vote for? You know, I don't like that. I don't like that. So I try not to be that person. And I really lose a lot respect for content creators who are narcissistic enough to push their feelings on stuff like that onto other people if their content doesn't revolve around that, because I don't feel that my viewers come to me for that, and that's inappropriate of me. So, and I you know, and abusive to the community when that's not what they're there for. But yeah. But I was hoping. That's why I'm always banned in Booba. Are you getting banned everywhere again? Hoping someday to make myself heard, myself for once planned to do, but have come to accept that don't owe anyone anything who has more power than ourselves and abusive. Yeah, not even an ironic. Yeah, I was in an echo chamber once, then I stepped out and I had golden hair. It's so sad how those more of those who are against abuse are vulnerable folks, the more those who are abused spread hate against. Yeah. Worth it. You're still human. Having beliefs is worth it. And yeah. That's what I was hoping. I was just trying to be positive. And it really upset some people. And I even stated at the beginning of it, like, hey, this is my opinion. This is not to argue, defend, whatever. This is just what I've experienced, you know, my truth. And unfortunately, it really upset some people, so it just wasn't worth it, right? But it's hard. It's hard. I wish to surround myself by people who speak respectfully towards others and take pause in thought and kindness. And don't, you know, I don't know. I feel like we're in this time of just everything is horrible all the time, and I hope that I can make you know what, we'll make our own little echo chamber bubble where it's our escape from that awfulness, right? We can talk about real things, and and we can you know, I can be like, yo, today was a hard day, but we can also uphill spin that, you know, and we can make how we perceive the day half full or half empty, right? At least that's how I feel. It's not the business. Yeah, I feel that, is there. I feel that. I try to too. I also really heavily avoided all politics. I myself am religious, but I don't talk about it on stream very much. I'll say like I'm blessed or I'm grateful, but I would say that whether I was religious or not. Because I don't find that's my place. I'm not here to be an evangelist, you know? It's not my gift. Good night, Lyrical. Thanks for hanging out. I'm not shy. Yo, Booba comes out here. He's saying what he's saying. You know what? It's good to be yourself, though. Good to be yourself. It's, you know, especially if you're like, hey, I don't agree with that, but that's okay. I respect you. That's okay. Folks want to just talk and stuff. It's valid. Yeah, nice. Music on my DBZ reference. We need a Twitch time chamber where we step out. We're successful. Yo, yeah, for real. Let's just zoom to the future. Being positive is a pretty thing. Being genuine is what matters. Yeah. Whatever else, as long as you're genuine, nothing else matters. Such we are valuing good, seeking truth, and we're all willing to improve from the mistakes we made. That's a beautiful statement. A beautiful statement. Stay away from all that myself. Yeah, I will admit I do avoid. I feel like I am a mouth of like I'm very like opinionated in my that's my nature. And so I try really hard to stay away from any news source or anything because I'm very easily like I'm very empathetic as well. And so that will, you know, affect my morale and my attitude. So, you know, the people around me can keep up with all the shit that's going on that's important and whatever, but I keep myself in this little bubble so that I can make a more realistic and keep authentic with the bubble that I make for other people, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Things head on and shoulder into things. No sin in being religious as long as one is respectful about it. Yeah, like I feel like, you know, it's not my place to what's the word? To convert people. You know, I feel like I can make just as much good in the world by getting other people to be kind to one another. Positivity is just as contagious as negativity is, right? Can spread like a plague or or wildfire, right? So I feel people. I feel like people who are confident in themselves and are lifted up by people. If you're confident in yourself, you're lifted up by people, you will just automatically become a strong enough person to make educated decisions on your own. When we belittle people, you know, and hold ourselves with too much emotion that we are not able to you know, make stuff. So for me at least, I feel my purpose is more just being positive, confident, and helping others be confident in themselves. Because they can figure out their own thing on their own. I don't need to. God, I'm not narcissistic enough to think that I know what the fuck people should do. I think we're all just winging it. Luke, how you doing? Why is the dude wearing a Speedo? That is true. We have been sitting staring at this man's, like, bulge for, like, 20 minutes. I just lurk if I hear folks talking about important stuff. Mood, Dredge, me too. Everybody is just like, I'm just here for the fun. I'm just gonna eat. Yeah, I live under a rock and completely understand. I need that fucking rock. I need to be away from it all. When I speak up a lot, I talk a lot, so I try not to talk often. Convert people to the Mizuki cult. You know what? We're gonna start a cult. Is it a meme or is it not a meme? The world may never know, but we're gonna see. I'm just gonna start telling everybody I have a cult, and they're gonna think it's a joke. But is it? Is it a joke? Are we actually making a cult? Maybe. Maybe. We making the cult. Everyone will think it's a joke, but we wear it on our sleeve. Dude, when I get dude, I need to not get drunk on stream because we have too serious of conversations, chat. This is supposed to be for funsies. I'm a devout Christian, non-denominational. My views are much more open-ended, perhaps, than a lot of people, so I can get that folks mean from more angles, I guess. Dude, yeah, that's how I explain myself. I don't go to church either. I have a cross tattoo. My parents are very, 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 very religious, but they more came religious as I became an adult. It wasn't super anything when I was younger. But I feel very at peace with where I am on my journey with God, right? But like I go to like my parents would go to this like small group, and there would be all of these couples or whatever, and they'd talk about stuff, and a lot of them would talk about their struggle with faith and like not knowing and needing a sign from God and like different things. And I find that so interesting because it's like those who are the that I had experienced were like the Bible thumpers, and I probably am not good enough, and like all of this. They're the ones struggling the most, or I'm just over here not really talking about it, and I'm at peace with my shit, like, you know. But it's just interesting. What do you call an onion? Likes math and knows pie? An opinion. I just sucked a Linker Brew hair up my nose! Ah, man. No shame in having pride in one's faith or belief, just helps being a generalist. Yeah, never shame. Yeah. I don't like people who, like, feel like they're better than others or try to put the fear of God in people. I don't like that. I don't feel like that's my path. Everybody has their own thing. That's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. I'm just, you know, I'm just a person. Trying to make other people be good people. That's about it. When I used to drink, I called it True Serum because it's pouring out, dude, true. Mine too. I love seeing the reactions to my booba poster. Truth isn't a bad thing. It's good if one is able, but the congregation isn't just about yeah or fitting in. I just have never enjoyed church when I've went. I never went to one that made me feel good. I always had colorful hair and tattoos, and yeah, I was treated really badly. But I haven't been to that many. Plus, I live in small town Montana, alright? My partner used to be in a cult. Her entire community actually shunned her out. I didn't even know shunning was a... Wait! You gotta tell me about the cult, Luke! I wanna know! I went to a cult. I went to a cult once. Hello, is the Goran Hulk Hogan wannabe? Dude, we've been standing here looking at this man's bulge for like 30 minutes while we've been Dude, hell yeah, brother. In moderation, funding. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree. I once went to a cult. My ex-boyfriend they called themselves traditional Catholic, but it was really weird. The Catholic religion has like they haven't done, like, for instance, in what's the word? What's the word that the original, like, missile is, like, written in? I can't think of it. The language. It's what all. I'm blanking. No, not Hebrew. They read it in. It's a dead language. The Catholic Church, like, changed it and said it can't be put in that. Latin! Dude, the whole service was in Latin. Everybody wore, like, veils over their head and, like, did not dress like. Everybody had to put something, the normal Catholic stuff, but it was, like, crazy. They called themselves traditional Catholic, but pretty much, dude, it was a cult. It was a cult. They all don't. There was, like, every single one of them had, like, 15 children. They all, like, whip their children, so the children have, like, scars on their back from the lashings they get. They all are, like, the girls don't cut their hair. They all wear long dresses, and the whole entire service was in Latin, and at the very end, they handed out this blue pamphlet that was like, it was like a blue piece of paper that was laminated. Like, it was like laminated, and they handed it out, and they made all the men leave the room, and only the women stayed, and they all had to recite this, like, thing about giving up their rights to their like male counterparts and how women are worthless. And I was like, and they all had oodles of children that were not educated and didn't have high school degrees, and they abused their children. It was a fine line. It's definitely something that, like, anyone I know who is Catholic is like, what the fuck? Super against the Pope. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very, got to experience something interesting. Yeah. Yeah. It's very interesting. But yeah. Sad they tend to be used as the example. But yeah, it wasn't, like, by any means. It depends on the Pope, but fair. Yeah, this is true. I know that, like, Catholic, it's like the same thing with Christianity, right? It very much varies. There's a ton of denominations. Sorry, we're going on a rabbit hole, but it was very odd. It was very odd. Anybody who I expected it to be like, because I've been to Catholic services before with people. I've been to all sorts of Catholic things, and yeah, that was something. There was a lot of chanting. I didn't know what was going on. There was a lot of holy water spraying everywhere. There was a lot of stuff I had never experienced. You know what? It was an experience, and I drove 3 hours to go to it too. There's only, like, one in the nearby, like, 10 hours. It was. You know what? It was something. But yeah. What do you call a photo of Zelda before Ganon was released? A link to the past. That's scary. Religion isn't a cult, but cults can be religious based. Yeah, no. I agree. It is tough to cult. That's true. It's an extreme religion. I happen to not agree with, but I think the most of it is, like, when it becomes damaging. and abusive is like the line, right? Not necessarily all of the people that were in the church. A lot of them were very lovely. And the priest who had traveled and travels around to be there was very nice. He was really cool. And he was really nice. But some of their followers were a little scary. A little scary. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Nothing as scary as... Wait, your girlfriend was in Scientology. No way. It went completely encompassing my partner's life to completely shutting. Why did she get shut out? Dude, did they... Oh my god. That one is a cult. I'm saying it. Hi, Core. Hello. Unitology. Make us whole again. Contaminated. Yeah, they're not followers of... Yeah. Why does Ganon hate spam mail? He got sent too many links. Why do you have so many Zelda jokes? Oh my god. Yeah, we dealing with a game where the main protagonist is literally the last link between man and old gods kneeling and standing. A lot of kneeling and Yo, as someone who has a heart condition, going to a Catholic mass is so hard. I could do less kneeling and standing and sitting. Yeah, that's the worst part of it. And if you do the full no offense like to any of the Catholics, it's very long though. Oh, it's okay, Drudge. But yeah, so pretty much like I have tachycardia that is called POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It is a issue with the systematic nervous system or whatever. And pretty much so you can't fix it, and it's very similar to like symptoms of someone who has like what is it called? Whatever, heart failure. It's similar symptoms without the, you know, heart failure. I have a healthy heart. It just has all the symptoms to go with it. So, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just, I have everything. If you're curious, you can scroll down below and see some of the list of my health. Like, asthma, I have, fibromyalgia. I have like alopecia, so I have no hair. I have like a million undiagnosed. My Mizu's resting heart rate is like 120. I'm medicated. That's true. Yeah, my medicated heart rate is over 110 usually, laying down. Yeah. I travel like 12 hours away to Washington State, and I go to like every month or two go to my specialist. Right now I have 6 or 7 specialists. I forget. So yeah. True, and whatever the case is, if the cost worthy to people without a choice in this thing is where there is an issue, no matter this is true. This is true, Judge. This is true. I always be making Ash facepalm with my puns. I love it, Azur. I love it. I love it. Stupid. Yo, Mar, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you streaming? We're having way too dude. You don't have to do it. Oh, is it hard? But yeah, it's okay. Aw, thanks, Stretch. Mizu, yeah, poor Mizu. We shall put her in a bubble for protection. Standing up to go pee, she goes like, put her like, yeah, eating, laughing, drinking. I'm not really supposed to drink alcohol, but also I'm not supposed to. It just why are the gray ones got all the issues? Yeah, I have a month and a half off from doctors. I just got back from seeing 4 of my specialists, and then I have to go back. I just got accepted to the University of Washington immunology and allergy. So, and I'm being tested for mast cell activation syndrome right now. Pretty much my health just keeps going like, and then they're like, here's a condition. We fixed it. It's medicated, but you still have worse health. So yeah. But anyway, Mar, how was your stream? How was Breath of the Wild? We have 1 beast left, and then we have Ganon. And this is my first time getting this far in the game before, but yeah. How was your stream? You guys go give Mar all the love. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Sorry we went on a tangent, chat. We went on a fucking tangent. Oh my god. Okay, this is where we get to get ripped and shredded. This is where Goron boys become Goron man, brother. Please move. I ain't moving a muscle, brother. Not a single well-defined muscle. There's a special platform, sacred even. Only real men, Oz decided by us, the Goron blood brothers, are allowed. Besides, my little bro's in the middle of training right now. Brother does not interrupt the brother training, brother. But I ain't. I gotta say, you do see. You do seem like a real man of action. Almost like you have a Goron air about you. I like it. So, what are you waiting for, brother? Get training. That is it. If you could clear a hardcore training program, then move out of your way. Okay, come on. Count me in, brother. Ah, good, brother. We're gonna shred you to pieces, little man. Prepare. Okay, let me explain how this hardcore training works. The rules are dead simple. Simple as deadlift, brother. You gotta climb back up here with the time limit! But don't fool yourself into thinking you're only climbing challenge, little man. You gotta pick up rupees as you go. Go up the cliff, passable number of rupees. Do that and pass the... If you run out of time, you decide to give up halfway through your climb. You'll have to return all the rupees! Ah! Fine. Tangents tend to make things very interesting. Yo, we going on a life journey. Okay, I've been drinking. We're talking about Speedos, religion, the meaning of life, echo chambers. Too much shit! How is your stream, though? Played up to 4 times, but I keep burning out. Dude, me! Hoping you try again after I finish Dredge. Dude, have you finished Dredge? Okay, are you Dredge not because you like Dredge, or were you Dredge before Dredge? Curious. Tend to make things very interesting because you love Dredge. It's an amazing game for 25. Dude, and they're doing it. This voice is actually how I imagined you would talk. My thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. I hope you have an amazing day wherever from. Thank you so much for all the love. Welcome to the family. Russian Gorons, yeah. Friday night streams, religion, and yellow men and speed. Dude, we just need a talk show. We just need a talk show. We're gonna go on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. I have to get... Good night. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good night. I actually took my name from XY Chestnut. I did that. And then when I did WoW Ships, I took the name for myself, but it works. You know what? Hey, yo. Dude, Dredge is a good game. I've 100%ed it, though. I've yet to try out sensory deprivation tank experience. I have been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to do that. The ones where you lay in the salty water and it makes you super floaty and you sit there and you one of those. Sleepy me? Okay, yeah, I am sleepy. Okay, enough messing around. It's time. Challenge. Okay, dude, his face. Gut check challenge. Okay, one more. What do you call 4 links in a video game? Have you tried Warframe? I have not. Okay, I have not. Although I know a lot of people who did. Dude, you have to collect 100? What? No! You must get 100 rupees. How much time do I have? Oh. Those are big rupees, to be fair. We have to get 100 rupees? Are you kidding me? Do they get, like, higher price when we get up? Okay. Oh, okay. Well... Sabenya going up in the sky, getting more rupees, hopefully. Dude, I am dawdling, I'm not gonna lie. I am dawdling. No one has ever dawdled as much as me as you dawdle right now. Is there like a secret 100 one somewhere? It feels like. Oh god. Yes. How much is that one? 20? Yes. Oh! Shoot. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! Pro tip gear for climate. Do I have that? I only have 2 out of 3 of the pieces for it. Okay. I'm flubbing. And I used my little foofs. Oh, man. Okay, we go uppies. I like the song. But no, I have not played Warframe. But I know a lot of people who do. A lot of my viewers play it. And they half the time tell me not to play it. But like, don't do it. Don't do it. I must collect it all like it's Pokemon. Don't do it. Okay. Up we go. Oh, it's not very far. Sir, I have the money! Oh, it was glorious! Nice going, brother! Now let's see how many rupees you scored. Let's go. Oh, unbelievable! You bastard training good. True Grand brother, in fact, you've earned the right to call yourself a 4th Grand blood brother. As promised, you are now allowed to stand on sacred platform of God manliness. A real honor, I know. You're officially one of us now. True Grand brother, good news, 4th brother. You can do the God challenge all you want. Grand blood brother. Hard stuff, just let me know. Weird champ, weird champ, weird champ. Wait till the June update fixes things and go the very paradox path before the origin system. The good boost for now. We Breath of the Wild. Pro tip gear, I needed that. I forget where to find the parts. I feel you love the arbiters of Hexus and Red Veil. I don't know what these things are. Because there's a problem with games that allow you to collect things. This is true. What the fuck? Wait, it can be very overwhelming for a collector holic. Dude. See, that's the problem. Warframe would ruin me. Warframe would ruin me because I tried 100% shit and it becomes not healthy and then I never finish it. Okay, I'm like, hey, 100%, definitely gotta do it. Woo! Like, why do I keep taking pictures of everything? I don't know. Because I can. When will we be streaming Naraka again? Probably tomorrow and Sunday. I have an event where I'm gonna be doing the fashion show. Played for like 7 years, ironically, to the game playing, and don't have all things, but I'm also too lazy and slow. Some of my viewers, literally, every time there's a new event, they're like too much, you know? Like, every time. 7 years and 50 days, and I still sing my song. Yo! That's a long time. I don't think I've done anything. The only thing I ever did that long is Neopets. But yeah. Naraka! I never knew that trick. You can take a picture of the weapon on it. Yes, you can. You just go boop, boop, and then you could technically spin around, but it just goes for ugly food. They're gonna be ugly photos, but you know. Your viewers slurp every time there is an event. They should see a doctor. Just event. More events. Yo, you and me, Azura, we could be night gremlins together. But yeah, I am most of the time night lady. I usually stream from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Although I've been experimenting with different times and stuff, but The nighttime is where what? Is my favorite time. I like it to be as late as absolutely possible. The later in the night it is, the better. As I say. You spin my head right round. Why do you think... What is this? Why is there a dot there? These guys are scary. They got too much grit about their teeth. They're just like Oh man, I would love to be on second ship. I love sleep. It was a mythical creature. I'd be a vampire, a vegan one. Dude. Oh my gosh. I would be a vampire too. So wait, so what is your normal shift, Azur? What is your normal shift? I used to be a Children of Night, a brony adjacent. Vegpire. Vegpire. Oh man, I was thinking that there was a town here, I'm realizing, and there is not. There's just Goron man here. Elden's Flank. Is there a town? Maybe this, the hot spring. Is this the town, maybe? Yeah, for sure. That has to be the town, right? I went to the wrong location. I am getting tired though, so we might have spent way too much time talking for me to be not a potato. 8:35 p.m. I get so tired. I just nap after work. Dude, I don't blame you. Oh my god. Fuck. 8:30 is so early. Slime Gal did your collab. I got much respect for you. Potato. You're too nice. Too nice. Thank you for the wubs. I feel so honored that she let me crash her party because I'm just a potato. I'm a potato lady, okay? I'm awkward and antisocial, and I don't get out much. I don't get out much. Oh, look at his face. He's gritting. He's gritting from the pain. Where do I go to buy clothes that makes me not burn to death? I'm realizing. You know what? Link just needs to get naked. Is that what it is? He just needs to be naked. Naked Link? Baby? Is heat resistance work? Not the right kind of heat resistance. All my shit is gonna burn! Does wearing the ice sword? The ice sword should count. The ice sword should count, guys. I'm on fire! Leaflet's really cool, though. I need to hang out with her some more and go check out more of her stream. She's so cute and the best and really nice. And I don't deserve her being so nice to me. Okay, I thought that this was gonna be the bloop bloop. The bloop bloop. It's not the bloop bloop. Heat is not equal to fire. Desert heat. I might be too drunk and tired to deal with this. But yeah, I feel like I only get productive after 5 p.m. So I feel that, Azur. You two are perfect for each other. So I gotta go hang out with her and get to know her. She's so cool. I feel so blessed that she was nice to me. I'm a self-loathing bitch, okay? I just assume then I am just a massive potato. No spoiling! Just gotta find ways to resist fire somehow. Hmm. We must go. Ah! We're gonna have to go to like a town or something and have people tell us how. I thought for sure I could buy like a potion or something. I want the clothes. Give me clothes. That's how I feel. Oh man. Leafless Twitter checks out. Nerva, you're gonna get us canceled, okay? I don't need to be canceled on Twitter for the second time in a matter of 24 hours, okay? I just don't. Happened too many times, okay? She is no spoiling, just gotta find it out. She's learning, clever girl. What I am or Leaflet? Or to check the Twitter. I'm looking for a new job that pays just as much or more. Even eventually, I hope to quit my job and live off of voice. Yeah, canceled just means you're doing something right. Maybe. Nerva, you're gonna get me canceled. You're gonna get me canceled, and I don't need to lose more streamer friends. Okay, I only have one to begin with. Do it, sir. Do the voice acting. Or just any kind of like work from home stuff is always cool too. Do it. I literally saw on Twitter though that there was like an open casting call recently.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
But I missed it. But it was like it was a thing. There was a thing. Seeing who's online. Okay, chat. I drank too much alcohol. And I'm sleepy. Oh my god. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys. You guys are so cute. Azure from Ash's community and Drudge from our Slimy Babies community. Thank you so much. Dude, I love both of them. They're awesome. They're awesome people. I'm really grateful to be meeting like you just need the good friends. Exactly. I've been meeting the best content creators ever lately. And so I'm really grateful. Thank you guys for all the love. If you guys want to go check out somebody, this is Gunter. I've known him the whole entire time of 4 years I've been streaming pretty much. He's super awesome. I'll try to do some Naraka and finish more Breath of the Wild so we can play Tears of the Kingdom soon and not be a drunken butt. Maybe we'll finish Killer Frequency tomorrow too. But he's super sweet and amazing, and I love him. I think he's playing... I think I saw he was playing Risk of Rain, so we can go give him some love. But he's amazing, and we were going to hang out today, and I told him that I was in a mood, and I didn't have the social energy, and I was going to try to poop out a stream. So, yeah, dude, drinking too much potato juice. Yes, 100%. So go give Gunter some love. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then Sunday is our fashion show, so be there, be square. You know, I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night, I love you. Kisses, thanks for hanging out, making my day better.